And today we're going to be checking out the ACEMAGIC N150 Vista Mini PC. That's right, this is a tiny little PC that you can use for office work, you can use it for homeschooling, you can use it for your entertainment center. You can actually stick it to the back of your TV and you can make any TV into a smart TV, and you can also browse the internet and stuff like that using a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard. These things are extremely versatile. It's got a ton of storage inside and it's very handy to have. We homeschool our children and work from home, and all of our kids use these for school. So let's go ahead, point the camera down. We're going to unbox it, take a closer look, and see how this little mini PC is going to work. So here it is. As you can tell, this is a mini PC. This is the V1. It's silver. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. So 512 gigs is quite a bit. And when we open it up, you can see on top right here, you're going to have your manual. And then this right here in the palm of my hand is the entire PC. How small and compact is that? Now, I have been reviewing and testing these mini PCs for quite a while. I was skeptical at first as far as to their usability, but like I said, we've adopted them in our house. It's what our children use for school. You can also travel with this. Say if you were going to go stay at a hotel and you wanted to have your own way of using their TV to surf the web, do online shopping, watch your own Netflix and your own streaming accounts, you could bring this with you and just hook it up. On top of the little mini PC, which it does say Intel inside, we're going to go over some of the specs in just a moment. You're also going to get the TV mount. This is the mount I was telling you about that you can actually connect this to on the back, and then you can mount this onto a television and it will become part of the TV, which is really cool. You're going to get an HDMI to HDMI cable for connecting up your video. You're going to have some mounting screws for the TV mount right here. And then you're going to have your little power supply plug right here. And that's everything that you're going to need to get going, except for, of course, obviously you do need a monitor or a television to connect this to. You will need a mouse and you will need a keyboard. Now, looking closer, peeling all these stickers off to get them out of the way, but if you look on the back right there, you can see that you have your LAN or your Ethernet cord. You have your HDMI, you have your DP, you have two USB 2.0s, and then you have your jack where you connect your power. And if we look on this side, you have two USB 3.2s, and you're going to have your 3.5 millimeter jack right here for microphones or headphones. And then, of course, right here is your power button for off and on. Now, this does, if you want to go over some quick specs real quick, this does use the Intel N150 processor, 4 cores, 4 threads, Intel 7 lithography, 3.6 gigahertz turbo boost. It's 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of SSD ROM or storage. It uses Intel UHD graphics. It does have dual cooling to keep this little thing running nice and cool. You have your fan right here and your vent on this side. And it does come pre-installed with Windows 11 Pro. And it is also worth noting with this, even though 512 gigabytes is quite a lot of ROM or storage, you can upgrade this up to 2 terabytes if need be. And that should be way more than you would probably ever use in a little PC this size. Now, the way that you're going to use this little mount right here is it does come with some mounting screws in here, and you can screw these into the bottom. And this is an optional mounting method if you want to mount it on the back of a TV or on a wall just to get it up and out of the way. But you would screw these little brass connectors on, and then what you would do is you could use this bracket and you could align these holes with the back of your television and attach it to the back of your TV. You could also do things like use two-sided tape or alien tape to attach it to the television, or you can just use these holes and screw it directly into the wall. And then once this is mounted, you'll just take these brass inserts and they will line up with these 2 slots, and you just drop it in and it will be mounted up just like that. So very cool that you get this mounting method with it, and they actually provide you with the screws and the bracket. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to plug this up. We're going to connect it to a screen and a keyboard and fire it up and see it come on for the first time. So let me get all that set up and we'll be right back. All right, so we have our monitor here. We have our mini PC. I haven't tried to hook up a keyboard yet, but we will try that in a moment. And we're just going to hit the power button and see if this comes alive. Okay, so something's happening. And this is exactly how you're going to get it straight out of the box. This is the very first time I've ever turned this on. Like I said, I do have a lot of experience with these mini PCs, and this one is not made for gaming. You do have some that are made for gaming and have heavier graphics cards, but this is more for like office work and school work. But you will be able to play online based games, you know, things like Roblox with this. Should not be an issue. And you can see the Windows 11 Pro is firing up for the first time. I'm not going to go through the full setup process on this, but I'm just showing you that it does work. It does have Windows 11. I am in the United States. I am using a US keyboard. We're going to skip this. We're going to go ahead and connect a mouse up to it. Going further than I really wanted to go with this, but what the heck, right? All right, so we configured our network. It's going to check for updates. Now, if in the setup process, if some parts are skipped, that's going to be solely because of sensitive information that can't be shared online. And so it's going to update and configure itself. But one thing that you should notice, or you probably don't notice, is the lack of noise. The little fan is running, but this little mini PC is completely silent. I like the fact that it has multiple ports. You have the 4 different USBs, so you can connect monitors, cameras, projectors, printers. You know, like I said, these are great for entertainment centers. They're good for running, say, projectors at Halloween and things like that as well. We use them for schoolwork. You can use them in place of a laptop to travel with. They're just really versatile little mini PCs. I even use one with my my 3D printers for slicing files and setting up 3D prints and such. But I just wanted to run this part so you guys could see that this is Windows 11 Pro. It does come pre-installed on the computer, so basically you just hook it up and go through this whole setup process, and then you'll be good to go. So if you're looking for a nice budget-friendly mini PC for doing light computing, for doing web browsing, for doing schoolwork, for some online games, for your entertainment center, this could be a great option for you. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.